This is Javier. He was surrendered today because his kid would not do his homework. He's friendly. My overprotective Catholic mother just told me this lockdown is God's way of telling me I go out too much. Sorry everybody, this entire pandemic is my fault for not staying home. My bad. Vaccines literally injects you with a disease or illness you could possibly have no association with just to fight it off. My kids will pass. Oh, they'll pass alright. If you suffered in life and want other people to suffer as you did because you turned out fine, you did not in fact turn out fine. Happy Mother's Day to the woman who called the cops on me when she didn't find me in my room sleeping in the middle of the night and thought I snuck out of the house. I was downstairs in the kitchen eating cereal and also 22. My mother dearest, whom my sister and I just let back into our lives, talking to my sister about her daughter, my niece. Behold the kind of person she is. What does want for Christmas? Does she like Barbie still? How about the pony toys? She's not so much into the toys anymore. How about a new bike helmet? She likes playing outside. I'm not getting a little girl a helmet. Which Barbies does she have? Send me pics. Mum, she won't play with them. I just don't want you to be upset if she doesn't like them. She can say thank you. I did not raise you to raise ungrateful brats. I didn't say she wouldn't thank you, mum. I said she might not play with them, which is the truth. She doesn't like dolls. Please don't get her any. They will go to waste on her. If she's going to be a little bitch, then Nana won't get her anything. How about that? Wonder where she got that from. I'm sorry. That was rude. What does she want? You're done. No, I'm sorry. What does she want? You are a disgusting person. Calling a child names. If you step foot on my property again, I will call the police. Never thought my mom was that insane, but I guess Jesus is anti-metal straw. Sorry if it doesn't seem serious. I can't take anything seriously. Look at how bolder I am. I bought boba metal straws. I can't believe you. I hope they haven't influenced your faith in Jesus. What does that have to do with my faith? You're changing towards the left. How? I'm just trying to save the sea turtles. US family near did shot guard for enforcing mask policy. Calvin Munerlin was shot dead on Friday. A woman has been charged along with her husband and son with killing a security guard who refused her daughter entry to a shop because she was not wearing a face covering. Calvin Munerlin, 43, was shot in the back of the head on Friday at the Family Dollar store in Flint, Michigan, one of the US states hardest hit by the pandemic. Imagine coming home with your report card and your parents do a react video, reacting to Oliver's report card. I don't know if this interaction with my dad counts. Trump got Cupid. No. Hope Hicks has it. Trump just tweeted. Tonight, at Flottus and I tested positive for Cupid-19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process immediately. We will get through this together. Fake news. Fox reported it. Probably got it from Sleepy Joe. I definitely hope I can indoctrinate my children into believing in human rights. The reason why kids should be homeschooled. This is indoctrination. There is no place for any of this in schools. In our son's elementary school, let me repeat, elementary school, we believe bulk lives matter. Women's rights are human rights. No human is illegal. Science is real. Kindness is everything. All jokes aside, let's all pray for those kids who are stuck home with no food, have abusive parents, friends, and family, and their only safe place was school. Car pulled up with unresponsive kid. I tubed him. We coded him for a good hour. Never got him back. His mom stopped his asthma meds and was giving him essential oils from an article she read. The essential oil quacks killed her child today with no recourse. Let that sink in. Call CPS. Mom just asked me for $600 when I work a minimum wage job, then tells me to stop spending. Do you think you can lend me and daddy $600 until next Friday? We were approved for a car, but we have to put down $1,100. We only have $500. Won't have the rest until next Friday. $600. I don't even have $600. Oh, you should have a lot of money. Stop spending. The most I have is 300. Boy, how you gonna ask me for money and tell me to stop spending? Hey, do atheists go to hell? No. What about a parent that wants to Photoshop the stepchild out of a family portrait? Straight to hell. To the boiler room of hell. All the way down. But, that makes me happy. My mum is abasing our brand new security system. Dishes done by 3 PM okay. I get home at 3. Is 3:15 okay? If I look on the cameras and they aren't done by 3, there will be consequences. I can't have them done that fast. It's 3 now, and the dishes aren't done. That's a day of no tech. Got shot in an armed robbery. Sounds like a you problem. In my day, we just died. In June of 2018, I was shot in an armed robbery. As of today, I'm still dealing with the medical bills, even though I have good insurance through my employer. The other day, I told my mom I was debating filing for bankruptcy to get out of debt because it's making it hard for me to pay my bills and still save for retirement. She deadass looked at me and said, your generation always tries to avoid paying what they owe. My parents always taught me that if you do the chime, you should do the time. If that's not bluntly American, then I don't know what is. Whenever a minor posts to this subreddit in the comments say to move out. My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Boomer parent. A logical argument from their child. I don't like your attitude. My mother-in-law gave us all Cupid. Tested positive and never told us. I need to let you guys know the kids and I just tested positive for Cupid. Are any of you feeling sick? Yes, we had last week. You were positive last week and didn't tell me? Parents are like, you should be grateful I only traumatized you half as much as my parents did to me. I literally went out to pay D&D and drink beer at 16, the legal age in my country to drink. My mom, who joined us Lex cult when she was my age. You're whore. How dare you embarrass us like that? Me, who stayed out late with some friends. They found us. Teens are secretly shaming their insane parents on this website. reddit.com/r/insaneparents is a place where people go to share stories of strict, unorthodox and even abusive parents. Living in a bulk household. Your child's mental health is more important than their grades. My parents. Tastes like some white people shut. Why do parents ruin your day and then act like they didn't ruin your day and wonder why you're in a bad mood? My father tracking me while I'm on a date. Where are you? We just left grilled. Which one? Winter Garden. So you're not at the Botanic Gardens? No, we are chilling in public. There's an iPlay, we are going to the arcade. Why have you turned your location off? Why are you tracking me? Just a cold. I'm a bad mom because I sent my kid to school today after they called me yesterday and said his corona test was positive. In my defense, I already had plans for lunch and an appointment scheduled to get my hair done and didn't want to have to cancel last minute. He said he felt fine anyways, and besides, it's nothing more than a cold. Lol. Insane parents yelling at me because my bank account is empty. My money in a bank account only I know exists. My mom. We don't stare at strangers. Also my mom when she sees a trans person. I don't understand how Scientology came into play. I'm taking my kids out of the school district. My 10-year-old just told me that his teacher told the class that humans are animal. What the duck? I'm past. Should I not be? She wasn't directly talking to him. This was a class lesson. Subject of the day. I didn't know that taught Scientology in public school. Insane parents destroy their child's art tablet for not getting up on time. I'm so sorry everybody. I'm going to have to cancel my art raffle because my parents destroyed my art tablet. It's been smashed into pieces because I didn't get up on time this morning. I can't do art now, one of the only things that I love. I can't even afford to replace it. Imagine being a pose who not only pulls their kid out of school due to not wanting to vaccinate him, but also broadcast his misery in an attempt to get people to side with you. Zach got kicked out of school in New York today. His friends made him this card to tell them how much they will miss him. He is a healthy boy whose parents have studied vaccine safety and efficacy and made the decision to not vaccinate him. There are thousands like him. This is their nourishment. Dysfunctional couples, a failing relationship, having a child. A friend of mine who's 27 years old. My mom is the type of person who will dig through the trash to garrus me on what I've been eating. So, let it be known that I do not live under her roof. And even if I did, this is not okay. This is beyond insane. My mom thinks I'm on dogs because I left the toilet seat up and got a C in one class. Okay. Every time I see this is an hour you can't use the computer that day. I'm not telling you again. It's very inconsiderate and keeps happening. I'm thinking about having you dog tested by the way. The grades in this. Get it together. And don't tell me you are sorry. Good job guys and girls. We did it. We made the news again. Evil stepmother blasted for asking Facebook group to edit stepson out of family photo. A woman has been slammed as an evil stepmother for recently asking social media users to edit her young stepson out of images from a family photo shoot. Very normal thing to do with your dad. TI. Reveals he goes to the gynecologist every year with daughter Deja to ensure her hymen are still intact. Asking for a friend. I love my 7-year-old son's name, Andrew, but I hate the nickname Andy. When we named him Andrew we agreed to only use the long version and never the nickname. We moved over the summer and somehow he has become Andy in his new school. I made an appointment with the teacher to discuss the situation. She apologized and said that she would call him Andrew. She said she would make one class announcement. As you can imagine, this has been totally ineffective. All the kids are still calling him Andy. I made another appointment with a teacher, but she was not helpful. She said that Andrew never objects to being called Andy and sometimes even introduces himself as Andy. To me, this is irrelevant. He is 7 years old, I'm his mother, and I get to decide what people call him. She is not willing to correct the other students in the moment when they call him Andy. I would like to take this matter to the principal. My husband feels like I'm overreacting. If we don't get this under control now, he will be Andy for the rest of his life. Raised by insane parents feels. I said to my therapist a few days ago that I feel weirdly calm with all this crown virus stuff. Everyone's panicking and I'm not, and it's making me think I should, and he replied that's because you were raised in chaos, so you feel at home. I ducking screamed. My friend just sent me this. Her stepmom took her stepsister to get food without her, and then when she went to go get food by herself she grounded her. Where are you guys? We are out to dinner right now. What? I just got home from work. Why would you guys go without me? I really wanted to go. You couldn't have waited like 10 minutes until I got home. Don't use that tone with me. We'll talk when I get home. Huh? Whatever invited me to go get some food anyway, so I'll just do that. Okay, be home by 8. It's literally 7:40. How am I supposed to be home by then? What? I don't care. Be back home at 8 or you are grounded. No, there's no literature. The nurse just wants your child to survive. Hi guys. Just in the hospital my wife is about to be induced. We've stayed no to having the vitamin K jab, but a nurse has just come in to basically fearmonger us into having it, saying that without it the baby could have a brain bleed. Among other things, we're standing by our decision. We haven't given our 2-year-old son any shots of anything and he's thrived. Is there any literature to share on why we don't need to have the vitamin K shot? I can't find any. Thanks in advance. Checkmate. Religious insane parents. You know, all those wonderful conservative parents who proceed to abandon, kick out, or cut off their children for any reason, including, but not limited to, a child's sensuality? Well, here we go. But if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially for those of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 8, NKJV. The sheer nerve of not wanting to die an early preventable death. Disgusting. Super upset. My brother just called me and told me that my son can't come to his wedding because he isn't vaccinated. I heard his dumbass girlfriend says her mom has cancer and she doesn't want her to get sick. Literally can't believe that he would say such a thing to me. Looks like they aren't having a flower girl or ring bear. My dad has been convinced that Michelle Obama is a man for years. I love him, but wow. Got this one for you, Michael. Supposedly Michelle Obama. Oh my god, dad, lol. That's a real picture. Looks like someone edited it to pull her face out wider. That's Michael, the basketball player that nobody knows what happened to him. That's Michael, the basketball player that nobody knows what happened to him. Side by side pictures of Michael and Michelle. Get some sleep, dad. My mom's response when I came out to her. Haven't talked to them for 2 weeks now. Hey mom, honestly there is something I haven't told you guys because I've been nervous about your guys' reaction to it. But I have been dating a girl named for over a year now. You guys can call me to talk about it, but I didn't want you guys to be mad at me. Well, I guess she can pay your schooling. I will not continue paying. Make your life as you please. Back at it again with another VG insanity photo. My mum has put an onion in the corner of every room in the house because WhatsApp advised her to. This is the peak of the WhatsApp mother's cult. I'm unable to can LMAO. My mother blamed me for her suicidal tendencies. I'm 15. Wow. You are the meanest person I know. It was 2015. I did not mean to hurt you. I just needed you out of my room while you and Quinn kept hurting my feelings on Mother's Day. I'm sorry you fell. I lost everything that day. My family, my career, my self-respect. I tried many times to kill myself. I wasn't successful. Don't worry. I will be next time. Just stop talking to me. It hurts too much. Mom, you abased Quinn, Rit, and I for years. It was not a one-off occasion. I did not fall, I was thrown. And the fact that you would try to pin your emotional issues and suicidal tendencies on your 15-year-old daughter is the reason you don't deserve to be called mommy. As if I don't have underlying emotional problems from the childhood I had. You are a grown woman. Stop playing victim like a child. You ruined your own life. Breaking a 7-year-old's heart on Christmas. Does anyone have an empty PS4 box that's in good condition? That sneer me around, and I want to punish a 7-year boy by filling a PS4 box with coal and saying it's from Santa and having him open the gift on Christmas. The next is you, Karen. Facebook moms, when they figure out the next logical cause of lunch is bad parenting. My mother, ladies and gentlemen. Your son hurts his dinger while playing with his mates. It causes him agony whenever he moves it slightly, but you tell him to stop milking it. Finally take him to the doctor after 3 weeks and find out the tendon was ripped off the bone. Laugh about how his dinger is permanently bent now and how you didn't take him to the doctor. Traditional Asian parents and mental health don't usually align. I don't think the 100 is enough until next week. Next time don't go to your therapy if you don't have enough. How about if I don't have money too? You've been in the therapy for 1.5 years already. Are you not getting well yet? Yeah, I'm getting better, but you're making it worse. I'm giving you back the $100. I don't want your help. Hello Maze. I hope you're well. Just wanted to say thank you for helping Antonio with his cello exam. He has passed with amazing results. Hopefully we can soon start preparing him for the next grade exam. On another note, I was wondering if during lesson time anyone in your house has been perhaps cooking? Antonio's clothes always seem to have a somewhat ethnic stench to them. Takes more than one wash to get it out. Don't want him to be smelling Indian in public. It's not an issue, just a mindless thought. But thank you anyway for everything, you've been a star. Kind regards, Mrs. Me explaining to my parents how you need the internet to apply for jobs in 2019. My parents calling me lazy, then turning off the internet. Me now having to use data to apply for jobs. I need some suggestions. My 16 years old son is a pain in every nerve I have. Super moody, angry, lazy, sneaky, defiant, knows everything, etc. I know. Typical teenager. But I was a teenage girl once and never remember ever being this bad with my mom. He refuses to use the oils I give him, the soaps I provide, even the supplements I suggest he use. He tells me he prefers the chemically laden, store-bought stuff and wants none of these oil things. I sneak oils into his foods, spray his room/pillow when not looking, put them on his clean laundry, even rub oils on myself before I touch him to get oils on him. I need help with what oils I should use. Apparently I'm not using the right ones. Do the same oils that help with female hormones help with teenage boys? What would you suggest? Thanks. What happened to the stairs? My parents took em down cause I'm grounded. That's disturbing. Parents when you are winning an argument. Tastes like disrespect. She's literally killing her son. This page is full of insane parents thinking they know more than the doctors. Help. My son's in the emergency room. He has pneumonia and influenza A, and they are telling me that he could die if he doesn't get Tamiflu. I declined it. Please tell me I'm right. On a post about another parent selling her kids TV because she can't act right. When my daughter was 4 I held a "Mum's had enough" sale on eBay and sold every toy she owned. Even 10 years later a simple "do I need another sale" shut down any nuthead behavior. Oh cool, continuing the cycle of abase. Must be okay then.